Ring of Honor Final Battle 2021 was truly, most likely, Ring of Honor's final battle. What's going on, everyone? This is the kid, DC Wrestling, back at it again with another video. And tonight I'm here with you guys to bring you all my Final Battle 2021 review. This is a very bittersweet Final Battle. I originally wasn't really going to do this pay-per-view event, but of course, one of my good fellow peeps in C Nation Dog requested that I do a review of this event. So I was like, what the heck? I'm not doing nothing else on this Saturday night. So might as well sit back, kick back, and watch some good old wrestling. And for the most part, I thought Final Battle was a pretty good event. Now, like I stated before, this is really bittersweet because this is most likely the final Ring of Honor pay-per-view. It's being built as the end of the era, as Ring of Honor is going on a little hiatus. They're planning on coming back in April of 2022. Obviously, every single wrestler that is a part of the Ring of Honor roster will be cut following Final Battle. So, this event, very, very, very bittersweet. Many wrestlers come from Ring of Honor. Guys like Bryan Danielson, Adam Page, CM Punk, Tyler Black, which is now known as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, El Generico, now formerly known as Sami Zayn. The list can go on and on. So, we can talk about the Ring of Honor product, but you have to admit the Ring of Honor has brought in so many wrestlers that we know today. So, and you saw that tonight. A lot of wrestlers like Adam Page, Bryan Danielson, the Young Bucks, paying tribute, and even others on social media paying tribute to Ring of Honor. But we kick things off, man, with a singles match between Dragon Lee and Ray Horus. Sorry for mispronouncing a couple of these names here. Dragon Lee gets the win here. This is a pretty good opener. I'm really curious to see where a lot of these wrestlers are going to go now that Ring of Honor is pretty much over for the most part. But as far as this opener match goes, man, Dragon Lee gets the win. So good on Dragon Lee to get the win. All right, next we had the four-corner survival match for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Rhett Titus defeating Dalton Castle, Salas Young, and Joe Hydra. Pretty good match. Pretty good match for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Dalton Castle was the former champ, so we have a new Ring of Honor World Television champ in Titus, and Titus wins. So obviously it was a good moment for him. And yeah, it's a pretty good four-corner survival match. Next, we had Josh Woods defeating Brian Johnson in a Pure Rules match for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Pretty good match. Pretty good match. Josh Woods gets the win there, so he retains his Ring of Honor Pure Championship. I'm sure Brian Johnson, he's putting up that fight, but in the end, Josh Woods gets the W here. Next, we had Shane Taylor defeating Kenny King in a fight without honor match. Yeah, solid. Wasn't a bad match, but it wasn't like the greatest match of all time, if you know what I'm saying. But Shane Taylor gets the win, so, good for him. And of course, a lot of respect shown tonight with the wrestlers, and rightfully so. I mean, this is, again, most likely the final Ring of Honor pay-per-view event, so yeah. Next, we had Roxy defeating Willow Nightingale, sorry for mispronouncing her name here, for the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship. So she retains her title. What was a pretty solid match, to say the least. But after the match, we saw Deonna Purrazzo, former Impact World Champ, coming out, and basically is like, hey, Roxy, you and me, winner take all, And Roxy was like, hey, Deonna Purrazzo, let's do it. So I have actually, now since I'm talking about it, because there were some appearances tonight. Let's talk about it. With Ring of Honor going on hiatus, where does all these people that have retained or won the title, what's going to happen to them? Are they going to pull a WCW 2000 where they vacate all the titles, or will they still be champions when Ring of Honor does come back? If Ring of Honor does come back, in April of 2022, what does the future hold? You know what I mean? So do they get to go to other companies and, can they defend their titles in other companies? Who knows? We'll have to see what happens. All right, we had an 8-man tag team match play. Brody King, Homicide, Tony Deepan, and Rocky Romero defeating EC3, Eli Taylor Rust, and Tracy Williams. And it was a math match for the most part. But it was after the match that got people talking because EC3 got on the mic and said there is no fight without honor. He says that you need to control your narrative. And that's where we see Braun Strowman, well, he's now called the Titan now, but formerly known as Braun Strowman, shows up, and he shows up in Ring of Honor. Was not expecting this whatsoever. I never thought that I would see Braun Strowman in a Ring of Honor ring, but he's with EC3, so hey, good. I'm really curious to see where this goes, and yeah, just know EC3 is with Braun Strowman now. All right, next we had a tag team match playoff for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championships. We got the Briscoe brothers taking on the OGK, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. The Briscoe brothers win. I thought this was a pretty good tag team match, man. The Briscoes are one of the, in my opinion, they're one of the all-time greats in Ring of Honor. As far as tag teams are concerned, they're a 12-time, Ring of Honor tag team champs, and I think that them winning the titles tonight was the best decision. Now, after the match, the Briscoes got on at to show them respect to Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. They were like, we're the best, and we them boys, and we'll take on all challengers, and lights go out. Who it comes, and I honestly wasn't really surprised by this whatsoever. FTR, Cash Wheeler and Dak Hart would show up, so they're going to be fighting the Briscoe. That's a big match people looking forward to. Me personally, it's to be pretty interesting. I don't think the Briscoes and the FTR never fought before, so this should be an interesting first-time matchup between the two teams, and really curious to see when this is going to happen. Who knows? It might be on an AEW TV show. Who the F knows? We'll have to wait and see. Next in our main event, we were supposed to get Jonathan Gresham taking on Bandino, but unfortunately Bandino got caught with the 19 virus, so he unfortunately was not able to compete tonight, so Jay Lethal took his place. And this match was actually for the original Ring of Honor World Championship. So Jonathan Gresham wins, and that's how the pay-per-view ends. And good, obviously, for Jonathan Gresham. They could have put it on Jay Lethal, but, hey, let Jonathan Gresham have his moment. So, yeah, pretty good match. And for the most part, this is a pretty good final battle. I'm not really the biggest fan of I've never really been the biggest fan of Ring of Honor, but tonight obviously it was very emotional for many fans. You people got to understand, before there was an AEW or even an NXT, you had your Ring of Honor, and like I said at the beginning of the video, Ring of Honor really produced a lot of wrestlers that we now know of today. So that was my Ring of Honor Final Battle 2021 review. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been the Kid DC Wrestling. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and so on. Yeah.